Okay, so good morning. This is Friday. I'm Jan from New York City. I truly love helping people keep some of their own hard-earned money. Have many videos on the topic. Today's Stockpile Friday chat is extremely short, but very important. 2 points I want to mention today. Okay, number one, never, ever, ever, and I know I've said this in previous conversations, in previous messages, but for those who may not have heard this, if you just started to stockpile, congratulations. I take my hat off to you, my invisible hat. There you go. And to anyone embarking on it, and to people who've been along with it, please do not do the following. Do not compare your stockpile to someone else. Everyone else's journey is different. Everyone else's situation is different. Everyone else's family is different. You may be from a family of one or two. You may have a family of five. Completely different scenarios. Where your point in the journey, maybe you just started 2 weeks ago. Don't compare yourself to the person that started maybe even 6 months ago. There is a difference. But the other thing to do is to remain consistent. I don't care if you spend a mere $5 every single grocery haul, but every single time you are replenishing things or adding things to your pantry. This is important. It's an ever living and ever breathing thing. And it's a wonderful thing. And it gives you a really good sense, especially now. Right now, we're a little caught up with, the Thanksgiving holiday and, in a fun way, don't get me wrong. And, in general, the holiday season in general, but keep something in mind. Once the holidays are over, for many people across the country, we, start experiencing like really cold days. Those are the days that you may not necessarily either be able to go out to get the stuff that you need in the grocery store, or you're not feeling well, or literally you don't have time, you don't want to pay for takeout. You see where I'm going with this? That's why it is truly essential to continue your good job of stockpiling. And I'm really proud of anyone who just started. You make up no excuses. You seem to find crevices and spaces, even if it's under a table with a beautiful tablecloth over it. Nobody knows the better. Just saying. People are so creative, and I know that you could do it. All right. So that's one thing. The second thing that I encourage you to do, and let me tell you, this wonderful channel seriously doesn't need any mention from, small potatoes, Jan from New York City saves money person. Listen, no. For those who have never, ever heard of this channel, this is for your sake, okay? This is for your sake. Head on over to the Living on a Dime to Grow Rich channel. Now, I've been following that channel, excuse me, please, since 2018. And to be precise, I would say that I have not missed a show. Maybe I did, maybe one or two in between since 2018. I don't oftentimes comment there, but that doesn't mean I'm not watching. Yeah. If you want to go to a place where you're going to get common, sensible, important, life-changing for many people information broken down by Tora and her husband and the mom, Jill. Let me tell you something. You are seriously investing in your time. Not only that, it's entertaining. It's not just entertaining, it's educating. So honestly, they really just hit hard home, and this is a channel not to be missed. Now, I'm going to link up in my description below the specific video, especially for anybody who is just learning how to stockpile and things of that nature, or in the middle of it, about item specific situations when it comes to stockpiling. Now, this recently aired. Now, you know that I record my videos, okay? All my videos are recorded a week in advance. So what you're listening to today, I happen to have recorded on Friday, November 10th. But you're listening to this on Friday, November 17th. Yeah. Now, so that video that I'm referring to from them came out recently on this past Wednesday, which I believe would be what, November 8th. I'm telling you, like I said, head on over to that video. Don't miss out. You're going to learn a lot and you're going to enjoy it, and you may get a few smiles and a few laughs in between too. Hey, why not? If you could roll that up all into one thing, all for the click of a button. We are very fortunate these days. I just want to say something. In many ways, yes, I miss certain things, aspects about the good old days, of course. And I do have one foot in the olden days. And I also obviously have a foot in modern times. If I didn't have a foot in modern times, there would be no broadcast. So, like you have to go along with the flow. Well, let me tell you something. We are so in many, many ways and instances, quite spoiled with this information superhighway known as the internet. Back in the olden days, if I wanted to learn something, either I would go to a wise older person, of course, or rely on the schools. And of course, always encyclopedias. We always had a set of encyclopedias at home, like real books that you opened up and you looked up things. I'm not kidding. Dictionaries, and don't forget the good old library. The good old library is still just that, the good old library. But today, we don't have to, okay? There's the difference here. We don't have to do that to get spectacular information. This is why I'm really stressing and making the point in this specific case to check out this specific video from the Living on a Dime to Grow Rich channel, okay? So, like I said, they certainly don't need a mention from me, but my view is the ones I really, 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 really know are who are in tune and really want to save money and really want to get ahead in life. I'm telling you, if you have never heard of that channel, please make it a point to check out this specific video and all the good things you need to take advantage of during this period of time, this pre-Thanksgiving period of time in November and maybe even beyond. That's why it's really important to check out that video. Who agrees with me that we are living in a very spoiled time as far as obtaining information on this information superhighway? Who knows? Maybe sometimes there's too much information that people are receiving from the information superhighway. And maybe, who knows, we could be a little bit on an overload. Listen, I want to take this time before I forget, not that I would forget, and you'll probably hear from me on Thanksgiving with a short message, but I want to take this time to thank you, to let you know, every single one of you, I totally appreciate. I totally appreciate your views. I totally appreciate your support, your comments, you sharing, your exchanges of really, really good information amongst yourselves. This is really, really good. And I'm so proud that this community, as small as it is, but this is a very, very tight-knit community. And I really want to let you know that I really do, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate every single one of you. And I'm wishing everyone within my listening voice to please have a wonderful Thanksgiving Day next week. Don't get overwhelmed, no matter what you do, whether you eat a turkey or not, whether you just have a day off, you want to kick back and watch football, and to be grateful. To me, being grateful, in my honest, is the most important purpose of this day. But then again, do I have to wait to the very last Thursday of the month of November to be grateful? I think not. Have an amazing, fantastic day, everybody. Take good care now. Don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe to this channel.